legal way for you to get money. As a result, gangs, criminal activity is necessary if you want to go to a movie. I believe that we can do something better. BrainRush is a set of software programs that we created. We have 7,000 lessons. That has an interesting characteristic. You cannot complete the lesson unless you know 100%. What if we have a token that upon completion of that lesson, you get a token? Token's purchased by industry that wants to do good. Kids get it and can now operate in a store. I believe that we can change the nature of education, particularly in underprivileged areas, by paying kids to learn, enabled by smart tokens. We're actually in this perfect storm to change the way we educate. And now with crypto tokens, we've got another tool that just makes it even better. We all know about Bitcoin, but think of the other tokens that we have. There's so many of them. Some of them are pretty specious, but some of them may turn out to be extremely valuable. Who knows? There's way too many to keep track of, and there's more coming on every day with new and different ideas. One of the things that I'm particularly interested in is robot cash, because if you kind of back up to the 10,000 feet level, one of the things that cryptocurrencies, that blockchain creates, is a new way to create markets. Robot cash is done by an old friend of mine, and they're going to resell digital assets. As an economy gets richer, a higher percentage of the disposable income of that economy is spent on bits, not atoms. Meaning, more and more money is spent on information, less on food and transportation, cars and houses. So, when you are in an ecosystem that is driven by bits, who owns those bits? And can those bits be sold? Turns out that in the game business, there are games that are sold, but usually if they're on discs or chips, but when they're downloaded, it's very hard. But now enter blockchain, and there can be a vibrant, wonderful market for the bits that are associated with games. But wait, there's more. Digital goods. Billions of dollars are being spent on electronic fashion. You know, do you want to look cool when you dress your avatar? Do you want to own real estate in a mythical world? All of these things, once put on the blockchain, now become tradable. Once you've used the Sword of Infinity for a while, you might want to sell it and get the Sword of Ultimate Destruction. That sounds silly to people who aren't gamers, but trust me, there are a lot of people who want to do that stuff. Smart contracts, we all know this, but there's another aspect of blockchain, and that's digital DNA. What do I mean by that? Digital DNA is, what is the characteristic? I am my DNA. I own my DNA. But in the game world, in the online world, all of a sudden, DNA becomes a collection of bits. secured by the blockchain. You all know about CryptoKitties, where you can buy digital cats using cryptocurrencies, digital horse racing. Incidentally, I'm probably going to get into the digital horse business. Why? Because I think I can get authorization in Las Vegas to do a cryptocurrency racetrack in the sports book. Now, wouldn't that be cool to own a horse and have it win a few races and then sell it for a few $1 million? A few million Bitcoin, sorry. Forgot where I was. Crypto zombies, there's been all kinds of crazy stuff going on. Magic the Gathering. These are items that have been shown to have tremendous value in the physical world. And now all these things are transforming over to the cryptocurrency world. Cars can be on the blockchain, fish bank, all kinds of crazy stuff. Now let me talk a little bit about some other things. X2 Games is my current company, and we're doing a series of fun things. We're creating board games on the Amazon Echo. What does that mean? The smart speaker world, we can now have a board game that you can talk to. Saint Noir is our first one. It's available as a pre-order now. You'll be probably delivered in a month. And it is a game, think of it as Clue, where there's a small, creepy town called Saint Noir. There are 12 suspects, one of which is the perpetrator. You interview everyone, figure out who's lying. And we have voiced actors. We've got almost 10,000 hours worth of acting. And it's really fun. So go out and do that. But we are going to be moving this towards the blockchain in future times. Fortnite. How many of you have ever played Fortnite? You? Well, it's currently one of the hottest games in the world right now. Fortnite, you're flying over a island, you drop down, and then all hell breaks loose. Fortnite, this is what the island looks like. Then Trivia HQ. Trivia HQ is a game show that happens twice a day, and it regularly gets 500,000 people to play. In California, it's at noon and 6. East Coast, of course, 3 hours later. So, what if Fortnite and Trivia HQ had a baby? What would it be? It would be a game called X2 Riches. It's a game that we're building, and I'll get to the point where blockchain is important. The Trivia HQ, if you answer all 12 questions, you get to split a prize pool of $5,000, $10,000. There are enough people who win that the typical win is maybe $3 to $5. Not too wonderful. What we're doing is we're creating a game that's called X2 Riches. And it's a treasure hunt game where you fly over the island, land, and now you're looking for treasure. And when you find treasure, you get to keep it. We think that we are regularly going to have somewhere between 500,000 and 1 million players playing this game at the same time. Of those players, half of them are going to be winning something. Sometimes it's cash. Some kind it's going to be a specious token or a weird token. Might be really valuable. We don't know. Sometimes it's going to be like the golden ticket that gives you authorization to go to enter another island where the prizes are bigger. At the same time, we have a problem. How do I reward 200,000 players instantaneously? That's where blockchain comes in. The loot sack for every one of the players will in fact be a crypto wallet. And all we have to do is electronically transfer items of good into the crypto wallet. Fast, secure, untouched by human hands. That's important. How do I do big things? How do I give things of value that can't be hacked? And that's where things like cryptocurrencies, crypto wallet, the blockchain becomes extremely important. If you find it, you can keep it. It actually doesn't look like that. I went off and I didn't have the pictures of the actual island, but you get the idea. Golden tickets, you can get products, you can find a 6-pack of Coke, 4-pack of Red Bull, a pair of Nikes, a Mercedes-Benz. All of these things can be hidden as part of the game. And it's free. I can monetize it completely through advertising. So, what does that mean? To sum up, we have a tremendous opportunity for new kinds of games, new ways to monetize those games, and to have a secure, robust marketplace for digital goods and games and game currencies, game outputs, game outfits, and fun. So, when you wonder about why we're doing blockchain, it's so games can get better. And that's why I'm here. Thank you very much.